It has been said that stories written in the second millennium by the Terran scribe, known as Troll King, details the orc and its animosity towards all, especially the dwarf. Here in the 41st millennium, 40,000 years later, that battle rages still. Only it is the Votann that have picked up the mantle of the dwarf of old, and the orc is eternal. The wise forever, for in the 41st millennium, there is only war. This is 40K in 40 minutes, Orks versus Votann. Greetings 40K fans, JT the voice here, welcoming you to a new classic. That's right, the epic struggle of dwarf versus orc meets the 41st millennium. As Dan from Mid-Table Tactics brings the Leagues of Votann and the Needgaard Oathband to square off against yours truly, JT, heading an orc warhorde.
Oh boy, I'm playing orcs into Votann? Wait a minute, this doesn't feel right.
I'm really excited to be back at the Play On studio and playing against JT, a guy I've known for at least 20 years, is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. We always have really amazing games.
Whatever happens today, I know this, there will be some heads crumped.
I'm here with the Needgaard Oathband, which is the new revamped index attachment. I'm really excited to give them a go. And to give them a real go, I took a spattering of almost everything in the codex.
Dan's Needgaard Oathband consists of Uthar the Destined as a Warlord, Buri Agnerson, a Broker Ironmaster, that's Theo the Mechanic, a Memnir Strategist with the Dead Reckoning enhancement, and a Call with the Oathbound Speculator enhancement. He's got 10 Heartkin Warriors, a Sagittar, a Capricus Carrier, 2 Hecaton Land Fortresses, one of them being the Hammer of Luna, 6 Broker Thunderkin, 3 Ironkin Steeljacks, some Chthonian Berserks, 3 squads of 3 Hernkin Pioneers, 10 Jaegers, and 5 Hearthguard. The Capricus Carrier will split the 10 Jaegers into 2 squads, 1 5-man will start inside it, and the Sagittar will split a unit of 10 warriors and put Buri Agnerson in there as well. The Hecaton will have the Thunderkin and the Ironmaster, the other Hecaton will have the Steeljacks with the Memnir Strategist, and 5 Berserks. In Deep Strike will be the Hearthguard, led by a Call. Uthar the Destined will join the other 5-man Hearthkin Warrior squad.
I really like the change to the yield point mechanics. I think it's a really great change. It's another resource we can use, and it's a little more interesting to play around than just the double judgment tokens.
It's going to be interesting to watch how another player manages that resource. I can't wait to go toe-to-toe with Dan in this match.
JT's Orc Warhorde consists of a Beastboss, a Mech, a Painboy, a Warboss with the Follow Me Lads enhancement, a Warboss in Mega Armour with the Kunnin but Brutal enhancement, and Zodgrod Wortsnagga. He's got 10 Beastboss and 20 boys, 3 Trukks, a Battlewagon, some Burna Boyz, a big squad of Flash Gitz, 22 Gretchin for Zodgrod, and 2 11-man Gretchin squads, a Kill Rig, 5 Meganobz, and 6 Tankbustas. That Battlewagon will be full of the big 20-man boy squad with the Painboy and Warboss attached. The Meganobz will go with the Megaboss in a truck, the Flash Gitz and the Mech Solo will be in another truck, Tankbustas and Burna Boyz in the last truck, and the Snagga and Beastboss in the Kill Rig. The truck with Meganobz and the Megaboss will be in reserve.
Hernkin Pioneer bikes can still do their old uppy-downy. They can leave the board and come back. So zoning him out with cheap bodies, a 40-point unit of Gretchin, is a good waste of Gretchin. I mean, use of Gretchin in my mind.
With this attachment, it should be pretty easy for me to get into Fortify by turn 2. So that's kind of the plan. I'm gonna try and give that a go.
Today's mission is Terraform. Terraforming is an action that will start in a player's shooting phase. 1 or more units of their army, each within range of a different objective marker, not within the deployment zone, can terraform that objective. At the end of the turn, that action is completed, and that objective is said to be terraformed. From the second battle round onwards, at the end of the command phase, the player whose turn it is will score 4 victory points for each objective marker that they control, up to 12 victory points per turn. And from the second battle round onwards, at the end of the turn, each player will score a victory point for each objective that is terraformed by them. Note that's at the end of every player turn, so terraform is a potential 6 primary points per turn.
The sheer volume of bodies I have with 20 boys, with a Painboy, with a Warboss, getting them stuck in on a Wa turn is going to be crucial, and if I can just tie up as much of his army as possible with him and make him chew through me, that should give me a time advantage so that I can rack up those primary points, and I don't care if I've got nothing left at the end, a good Warboss just has to win, and Orks was made for fighting and winning. I'm fighting dwarves. What? How's this? I'm the dwarf player.
I'm excited.
Who's gonna deploy first?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I got a 1.
I got a 6. I'm gonna let you deploy first, sir.
Starting off with our deployment here, Zodgrod and the Gretchin in the left half of the deployment zone, right near that middle objective marker, in range to scout turn 1 or move back and hide.
These are Hearthkin warriors led by Uther.
10 more Gretchin.
Pioneers on the far left side behind some terrain.
Another unit of 10 Gretchin.
This is a Capricus Defender. 5 Jaegers inside.
Here comes the big nets.
Battlewagon, Painboy, and Warboss right in the middle of the deployment behind the terrain.
Let's go with the Sagittar.
The Sagittar with Buri Agnerson in front of Dan's home objective. Buri Agnerson is an absolute beat face, and the sooner Dan gets that model into combat, the worse it is for me.
This is my kill rig. This one has got my 10 Snagga boys in it. And really the only place I can put it, sorry trees.
Despite looking like actual protection, both Dan and I have decided that the trees and their layouts are purely decorative, as we're playing a more competitive layout on this new terrain from Frontline Gaming.
All right, let's throw a Hecaton right down here. This will be the one that's got the Iron Masters in it.
Right, so this is the truck full of flash Gitz.
Trukk with flash Gitz in the back left corner, trying to get hidden from the guns of Dan.
Okay, let's go with a unit of bikes next.
And the Trukk and Tankbustas and Burna Boyz on the home objective, just behind that large unit of Gretchin, again, in a bit of hiding. Land Fortress with Steeljacks and Berserks in front of Dan's home objective. That would be the Hammer of Luna. Next unit of half Jaegers infiltrating just beside that objective, but not quite on it. Third unit of Pioneers in the back of his deployment zone, just touching his home objective.
I definitely want to go second.
Do you?
Oh, definitely.
I want to get crumpet, but I get a 5.
Haha! You're going first, jerkface.
All right, sir. Good luck to you, Dan. This is gonna be fun.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Frontline Gaming. If you're in North America, Frontline Gaming is your one-stop shop for all your tabletop gaming needs. Whether it's neoprene battle mats, pre-painted MDF terrain, commission paint services, tabletop gaming products, or events like the world-famous Las Vegas Open, Frontline Gaming is definitely your go-to source. Make sure to check out our affiliate link below, as not only does it support them, but it supports us. In fact, this entire match is being played on Frontline Gaming terrain and mats. This is the new Frontline Gaming Scrapyard series, which comes with all of these buildings, plus the neoprene layouts, so you can be tournament compliant. Remember, Frontline Gaming has got your gaming needs covered no matter what you might need. Go to frontlinegaming.org and check out their upcoming event schedule, and who knows, you may see one of us there.
Scout 9 with these dudes.
Zodgrod and the Grots scout towards that center objective. That's going to put 2 Gretchin at the start of the movement phase in range of objectives to potentially farm that extra command point. Capricus Carrier moves just onto that left side objective behind the terrain. Pioneer Squad on the left side scouts towards the edge of the map.
So this is more Hearthkin Pioneers scouting, and they are just trying to get up the field a little bit in preparation to maybe shoot up some Grots.
All right, sir, I gotta go first.
Battle round 1, here we go. Both players gain a command point. Dan gains 1 yield point to go to 1. He is in hostile acquisition. Area denial and established locusts are drawn. Great first round draws.
So I think what we will do, though, is we will start moving.
Gretchin do farm a command point at the start of turn, taking the Orks up to 2.
In this turn, I need to terraform all 3 no man's land objectives. I need to make sure that I force him to do the same on his turn. I can't score that till turn 2, but I need to terraform 3 objectives on turn 1 to force Dan to effectively waste his actions in order to take them back.
Battlewagon advances up to the middle. Despite being in that terrain, it's still fully visible to everything on the table. Hoping for the T12 and built-in armor of contempt to save it from the big guns of the Votann. Gretchin on the right side advance onto the right objective just within an inch.
Kill rig is gonna move up.
Kill rig touches just that objective on the right side of the map. Gretchin in the middle, advancing to spread out along the back to try to screen out some deep strikes, leaving really only 1 spot for Dan to pop in the bottom left. Flashkit Trukk advances just to touch the home objective.
start of my shooting phase, I am going to declare a terraform.
Gilrig, Gretchin in the middle, and the Burna Boyz all terraform.
That's the action portion of it. Tankbustas are going to try to pin your Sagittar at the back.
Tankbusters firing into the Sagittar. 9 shots, 3 hits. No wounds out of the truck. That's not good.
Big shooters, I'm not within 18, so I'm not in rapid fire range. 3 shots on 5s.
Big shooters fail to hit the Sagittar.
High five.
High five. Yikshamash. Very nice. I do the thing. At the end of my turn, I have terraformed that objective. I have terraformed the middle objective. And I have terraformed that objective. You have to come now, take those objectives away from me, and terraform.
No charges, no fights. Established locus is kept. Air denial scored for 5, and 3 terraforms down that will not score until the next turn.
I have a presence in the mid-board that I'm comfortable with. I'm a little worried about the Battlewagon. Other than that, I've got great board position. Dan is gonna have to come out of his hidey hole, and if he does, I'm ready to crumb.
JT did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He moved on to all points, but by doing so, there he put a lot of stuff into the line of fire.
Start of the Votann command phase. Orks up to 3 command points, Votann to 2, and 2 yield points for the Votann. Tempting target and established locus are drawn. Right side no man's land objective, please and thank you. Come get it. And still established locus to go in the middle. Hearthkin Warriors do Sticky Dan's home objective. This happens at the end of the command phase, and until I have a higher objective control over it than he does, he's going to hold on to it without even having to be on it.
So, you know what? I'm going to go for it.
Berserks exit the land fortress, moving towards the right side objective, probably setting up for a charge. Pioneers also move onto that objective, trying to overwhelm it and get that tempting target. Jaegers move onto the left side objective.
Looks like the Jaegers have exposed themselves to the burninating of the Orks. I'm gonna overwatch you, sir.
Command point, overwatching the Jaegers with the Burna Boyz. 4 wounds dealt. Dan only fails a single 5-up, and 1 Jaeger goes down. Oh, that could have been better.
I didn't burninate enough, but every little bit counts.
Steel Jackson, Memnir strategist, jumping out of Hammer Luna, moving forward. Hammer of Luna looking to target the Battlewagon with the Magna Rail. Uh-oh, hot dog. Capricorn moves forward, still on the objective, lining up some shots on the Grots. Left side Pioneers moving up to the outside edge of the map.
Here's the deal. Beery is going to get out.
Oh boy.
Buri Agnerson jumps out of the Sagittar into range to establish locus if needed in the midboard.
And then the rest of the warriors are going to get out of the Sagittar.
Hearthkin Warriors now disembarking the Sagittar, move to the center objective. Pioneers shuffling on Dan's home objective. Land Fortress moves up beside the terrain. That conversion beamer's no joke, folks.
Sagittar's moving up just to be able to see that Battlewagon. On to my shooting phase, JT. Are you ready?
I just re-looked up my Korean strat, so we'll see what happens.
The Hammer of Luna is going to go into your Battlewagon with everything.
Oh dear.
Bolt cannons first, sustain 2, twin linked into the Battlewagon.
Hit me on 4s.
Bolt cannons do 3 wounds, all saved. Autocannon saved. Magna Rail hits. 1 save, 9 damage, 7 wounds left.
The other Hecaton.
Second Hecaton splitting fire. Beamer hits the Battlewagon.
I cannot fail 2 saves against the other conversion beamer. This is no bueno.
All lethals, baby. All the time.
So glad. Look at the trip 6s.
3 lethal hits. 2 saves. Command point reroll fails. Oh boy.
Battlewagon dies. Perfect.
On a
Are
6,
you gonna? Oh yeah, you
I
get the
could
choice to Kareen. Is it? Is it? No!
It's time to careen, baby! Talk about manifesting your own destiny. Everything within range will take D6 mortal wounds because that's what the Battlewagon blows up for.
Oh my god. I can see exactly how much stuff I'm going to lose now.
Into the Hearthkin. 6 mortal wounds.
Nope, that's the whole unit.
Even in death, I crump.
How many wounds does Buri have?
6, I want to say.
Ah! That's even a different dice, Dan!
That's gonna make established locus all but impossible for him this turn. The Hammer of Luna takes 3 mortal wounds, it's down to 13. Berserks only take 2, and the Pioneers lose 1.
I think I've figured Orks out. I've been relying on Gork and Mork way too much. I don't believe in them anymore. I just believe in me. Not Mork, not Gork. They can go stomping and crumping into I don't care. I believe in me.
Boys have to disembark only within 6 now, and that means
I did like 18 mortal wounds to you, and then the Masters I'm gonna do 11 to myself.
18. Yeah, the math says you only do
9 mortal wounds to the boys, 3 feel no pains, 6 dead from that. Wow.
So I've effectively denied Dan any secondary points by completely rolling a 1 and 6 and a 1 and 6. And then rolling a 6, and then a 6, and then a 6.
Second Land Fortress now continues its shooting. Bolt cannon does a wound to the Trukk, saved. Autocannon, 4 wounds. Truck's on 6.
This bike unit here is going to fire into the
boys?
newly exposed boys unit.
Shotguns from the Hernkin do nothing, but their guns kill 9 more boys. Capricus firing pistols into the Burna Boyz kills just the spanner. The AP launcher into the Flash Gitz truck. Dan misses. Command point to reroll and hit. Saved.
I'm good.
No!
6, baby, 6. Woo!
So now this is all the bikes into the Flash Gitz truck.
Pioneers on the left miss 5 of the 6 shots in the Flash Gitz truck, but they still strip 1 wound. 7 wounds left. Sagittar bolt cannons now into the boys. 4 wounds done, 3 die. Missiles into the Flash Gitz, all miss. Ironkin steeljacks into the injured truck. Only 1 devastating wound, it's on 5. Jaegers terraform the objective at the end of the shooting to flip the objective.
And the big question is, Buri Agnerson gonna stand back up?
On a 2+.
Oh, this is so big,
Come
dude.
on, Buri.
This is so
If
big.
he doesn't
It would
stand
so
up,
suck
oh my
if you don't get
God.
to use him.
Oh, he gets back up. Minimum effort. So we are in hostiles. That means that all of the charges are going to get free rerolls.
Indeed they are, sir.
Charge phase now. Berserks on the right need their 6-inch charge into the Gretchin.
Yuri is going to charge into that, what's left of that boys unit.
Buri charges the remaining boys with a 9.
This is gonna suck. I'm about to lose my boys.
Yuri's going in. Let's go. So I am within 9 with the Sagittar into those
You're gonna
guys.
try to.
Sagittar, minimum effort into the center Gretchin.
I'm going to spend his command point and I'm going to tank shock those guys.
5 mortal wounds from a tank shock.
Blowing
All right,
myself
these
back.
guys will pile in.
Hey, do you think you can murder me?
Berserks only wound 4 times now, but the Gretchin get no saves. Of course, they're Gretchin. They die.
Let's go with Buri. I'm going to try and precision out the Painboy first.
If he picks up the Painboy and the Warboss, I'm left with a boss knob and a boy, and that's a boss knob and a boy is just a hope and a prayer at this point.
All right, in on 2s.
Oh, this guy scares
All
me.
hit. Wounding on 2s.
Good.
All wound.
Starting on the Painboy, 5 up, feel no pains. Painboy takes a single wound.
Ah.
Painboy takes a single wound. Painboy takes 1 more wound.
Oh my God, you're killing me. 5 of Feel No Pain is not supposed to be this good.
And Painboy's only got 1 wound left. Oh, and he almost lives.
The Painboy just tanked 3 of those. Warboss is left with a single wound.
This is gonna go so bad. Oh my God. Fury! Painboy! All right, 3 attacks from the Sagittar into the grots, hitting on 3s because you're on the point.
Sagittar, only 2 Gretchin killed.
We got 1 regular boy, Choppa 3 attacks, and then a claw, and then the boss. Oh, am I gonna get the crump of Buri Agnerson? Is the thrice devoured gonna get twice crumped? All right, 3 attacks from the Choppa boy. Hitting you on 2, 6 of sustain, so 5s.
The 4 up. Nope.
Does the damage. Power claw, 3 attacks, hitting you on 3s.
Okay.
So 3s.
4 ups. He makes 2, so he's down to 2.
All right, Warboss. He has the power claw with 4 attacks, hitting you on 2s. So what are you on 3s? 3 AP 2s for 2.
Gotta make them all. No.
Oh, trip
not
ones,
one.
no way!
Des Orks is dead hard.
Double crumped on my turn. Come on, that is so bad.
The Warboss and the boys move onto the center objective and hold it. Woo, what a turn.
What a bad turn. You know, that Kareen just messed up with my battle plans. I thought I had set up for such a great turn.
Round 1 was a really good round for me. I don't think it was as bad for Dan as he thinks.
Dan will discard Established Locust to get a command point, keeping tempting target. At the end of Dan's turn, Dead Reckoning from the Memner Strategist will give him an extra yield point, and he killed 2 units, so he gains another 2 yield points. The Orks discard established locus at the end of turn. At the end of round 1, it's 5-0 in favor of the Orks, no command points for the Orks, and 1 for the Votann.
If I can force him to play more defensively, then I have the advantage, and that advantage is keeping the center objectives terraformed.
I can't afford to, even though there is a very slight chance of losing both land forts.
Start around 2, and it's a command point to go to 1 for the Orks, 2 for the Votann. Votann are at 7 yield points, still in hostile acquisition. Display of might and engage in all fronts. 2, again, very easily attainable secondaries. Boys and Warboss pass their battle shock. Trukk on the home objective goes back up to 8, and the other Trukk up to 7. Center objective is now sticky because the boys are on the objective, and it is held by the Orks. 12 victory points is the max in primary for holding objectives this turn, and that's what the Orks gain.
In the movement phase, I have Gretchin on multiple objectives that I control.
Gretchin farm an extra command point, up to 2 for the Orks. Beastboss hop from the kill rig, moving forward to jump through that terrain just a bit, sneaking around the bikes. Gretchin on the right side fall back from combat with the Berserks. Gretchin on the home, again shuffle about to keep the Hearthkin that wanna come in deep in the left. Burna Boyz moving up onto the left side objective. Igor's reactive move in front of the Trukk with the Tankbustas to get on the other side of the wall, avoid being flamed, and get in the way of the Tankbustas. Tankbustas disembark out the front of the Trukk. Overwatch from the Meganobz strategist. Steeljacks do so for free. 5 wounds dealt. 2 Tankbustas die. Oh, that's big.
Oh, yeah, that Overwatch taking out a couple of Tankbustas was massive.
Tankbustas moving forward towards the left side Hecaton. After the move, Tankbustas drop a bomb squig. 3 mortal wounds to the Hecaton, bring it to 13. Leftmost Trukk moving to the left to gain options. Home objective Trukk moves forward to gain view of the Hecaton. Mech pops out in between the Trucks. Kill rig pivoting on the objective, but gaining line of sight on the Hammer of Luna. Oh, that's that big flamer. Into the movement phase, Dan spends a command point, rapid ingressing his Hearthguard. The Call and the Hearthguard are in, and the bottom left side of the deployment zone. That is a good place for that slow-moving unit. Mech does heal the Flash Gitz Trukk for a wound, and the Trukk will get +1 to hit.
Okay, so I believe that is done for movement. It's shooting time. In my shooting phase, I'm going to declare use of the Pulsar Rocket with the Tankbustas, so they're going to get +1 strength, +1 AP.
Tankbustas into the Hecaton.
I cannot let the Thunderkin disembark 3 and move up the board. I need to keep them pinned. If this thing lives, I'm in some serious trouble. So our 3D3 shots. Hitting you on 4s.
Command point reroll, 6 damage. Oh, can't help but think a grenade would have been a better choice here, but 6 damage takes it to 7.
So then I'm gonna shoot your Jaegers. Hit D3 shots from my mech.
Mech shoots into the Jaegers, no wounds. Fails his hazardous though, he's got a wound left. Oh, it's that kind of game, is it?
Fastest orc in the West. They call him Toeless Joe.
Gretchin pistoling the Sagittar, 2 wounds. Kill rig splits fire. Whir tower into the Hammer of Luna, stick a cannon to the Pioneers, heavy lava into the Berserks.
Heavy lava, D6 shots. 5s, nothing.
No damage anywhere, but there's a failed hazardous check for 3 mortal wounds to the kill rig. Oh, this is not going well.
Remember that turn where everything went right?
Yeah.
Gorgonmark heard me.
Flash Gitz splitting fire. 5 should be enough to kill the Pioneers, and really the shots into the Hecaton are to strip 2 or 4 wounds at most.
Gotta make sure these Flash Gitz do no damage at all, trying to fire into the Hecaton. He's split firing with them, which is great.
Big should have go into the Jaegers. Big should have no effect. Pioneers, 6 wounds, 2 saves. Good lord, but 2 Pioneers still go down. Hecaton shots, no wounds done.
Oh, bike lived, and he did nothing to the land fort.
Burna Boyz terraforming the left side objective back to the Orc control.
Tankbustas are gonna charge the Hecaton land forces.
Shocking.
With a 7.
Tankbustas just make their charge into the Hecaton.
And then we are going to declare a charge with the Trukk.
Trukk on the left side into the Capricus carrier. Command point on Tank Shock is only 1 mortal wound. Ouch! Snagga boys multi-charging the Hammer of Luna and the Pioneers.
All right, Snagga boys, here we go.
Snagga boys first. 3 go into the Hammer of Luna, the rest into the Pioneers. Only 1 wound done to the Hammer of Luna, and it's saved.
And now we'll do the Power Snapper and then the rest of the boys.
Beastboss first. kills all of the Pioneers, just the Beastboss, no consolidation.
And absolutely nothing done to that fort. That fort's still cooking with the full 13 wounds. It's great.
Tankbustas into the Hecaton. Smash Hammer does 2 wounds, 3 damage, 4 wounds left, and nobody else does anything.
Yeah, I'm bracketed, but you know what, for shooting, that doesn't matter. I ignore all those modifiers.
Trukk, you ready for this?
Trukk now into the Capricus Carrier. Spike Wheels, no effect. Wrecking Ball does 4 wounds, bringing it down to 2. Oh, if the Tank Shock had been a little better.
Now I am going to do the Sagittar, obviously.
Sagittar fighting the boys. 2 hits, 2 wounds. 1 boy dies, and the Nob's on a single wound left. Nob fails to wound the Sagittar. Warboss brings it down to 5 wounds remaining.
Go Grots. It's your birthday. Go Grots.
Let's do Zodgrod first.
Zodgrod, 5 attacks, 2 wounds. It's on 3. Run Herd brings it to 2.
The Grots are gonna do it.
Oh yeah, Grots.
Gretchin, take it to 1.
So just this land fort here. You are on an objective, so on 3s.
3 wounds at no AP. But I think it was a 6-up Field of Pain on Snagga boys. Nope, you're gonna kill 3 boys. That was a heck of a turn.
1 point scored on Engage on all fronts, and 4 on Display of Might. Dan does get another yield point for not spending any points this turn. He discards a tempting target. 3 more points on Terraform for the Orks. That takes the Orks up to 25 points.
Both Hecaton land forts live. This is not a good position to be in. I just gotta hope that the Flash Gitz somehow hold on and that Trukk somehow stays.
Alrighty, let's see what I can do. What am I going for?
Up to 10 yield points with Votann, and he's now in fortified takeover. That's gonna mean harder to hurt his infantry. He's both Storm Hostile and added Display of Might, as he did discard tempting target last turn. Left side Pioneers are battle shocked. Capricus also battle shocked. Hecaton passes, so does the Sagittar. Dan holds a single objective for 4 primary.
Operation kill all the stuff that can kill forts underway.
Uthar and the Warriors moving toward the Snagga boys beside the Hammer of Luna. Sagittar falls back from combat in the middle. Jaegers hop out of the carrier, moving on to the objective. Thunderkin jump from the Hecaton, moving forward towards the center. This does not bode well for the Orks. Sealjacks shift a little. Memnir Strategist staying on the objective. Miners in the middle string out, still tagging Dan's home. Staying on objectives he controls will give him a +1 to hit. Hearthguard and Call move towards the Gretchin on the home objective of the Ork player.
I'm gonna spin on Rapid Ingress.
Orks rapid ingressing, bringing in the Trukk with Meganobz and Megaboss on the right flank just below the kill rig. They need to do some serious work, and all but guarantees that the Wah will be called on the next turn.
Let's see how this shooting fares.
This could be bad.
All of the little guns into the unit I'm fighting.
So bolt cannons,
and
the auto cannon.
Magna rail into the
kill rig.
Oh yeah, land fort number 1. Magna rail split and fire to victory, making Nick proud. So Magna rail into the kill rig first.
Oh boy.
Hammer of Luna, Magna rail into the kill rig. Both wounds, both saves failed. 16 damage dealt. No feel, no pain save. Oh man, had the hazardous not failed, it would still be alive.
Bolt cannons into Snagga boys.
Rest of the guns are going to the Snaggas. 10 wounds out of 6 shots, sustained 2. What? Snagga boys and Nob are down. No damage to the Beastboss, but he's all that's left.
Hey, that'll be another yield point for me.
Heck yeah, it is.
Let's go with the other land fort, the one not named the Hammer of Luna.
Hecaton, Conversion Beamer into Flash Git Trukk. 3 lethal hits, 2 saved. Truck's on 4 wounds. Small arms go to the Tankbustas, 3 die. Autocannon finishes the Nob. That unit is down and did not earn its keep. We've seen them pop Angron, but they could not pop a Hecaton.
Hecatons are so good, I don't want to let anybody else play them anymore. I want to hide them, so only I get to play them.
Let's go with these Steeljacks. So one of the Ork squad, the other 2 can see Grots.
Uthar using Ancestral Sentence and 3 yield points to make the Ancestral Sentence a sustained 2 effect, firing now into the Nob. 2 dev wounds into Gretchin, 2 more Gretchin and a Run Herd die, 3 models killed. Center Pioneers splitting fire, Gretchin and Trukk. Trukk takes 2 wounds.
So the one in the Gretchin's got the heavy gun, so let's go with his autocannon first.
Have a Gretchin and a run her die. Hearthguard now with Call firing into the Flash Gitz Trukk.
Threes, because they hit on threes.
Dan's gonna spend a command point to re-roll the wound, and that takes out the Flash Gitz Trukk. Oh no, that's not good. He's got too many guns left. Flash Gitz disembarking to try to get some measure of cover from the rest of the guns. One Flash Git does die on the disembark. Thunderkin split fire. 3 to Flash Gitz, 3 to the Trukk on the left side. Ironmaster does 3 damage to the Trukk. It's got 3 wounds left. Thunderkin finish it off, no explosion. The rest of the Thunderkin go into the Flash Gitz. There's 5 lethal hits and 4 dead Flash Gitz.
The shotgun will go into the flamers.
Into my Burna Boyz, yeah.
Pioneer on the left fires into the Burna Boy, killing 1, and it kills 2 Flash Gitz as well.
That was, quite frankly, the most offensive shooting phase I've ever had to sit through. And I remember playing Tau back in 7th edition.
Charge phase, I think that is the end of my shooting phase. The Thunderkin are going to charge the
Charging my
Gretchin.
Gretchin. Yeah, come at me, bro.
That will certainly make with a 12. These Jaegers into the Flash Gitz.
Sure. Jaegers attempt to charge the Flash Gitz. They're in. Jaegers charge the Burna Boyz. Hammer of Luna into the Beastboss.
Hammer of Luna is going to tank shock the Beastboss.
1 command point to tank shock, 6 mortal wounds. Every feel no pain is done, and the Beastboss is gone. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Okay, and then the Berserks into Grots.
Berserks charge the Gretchin. Hearthguard charged the Gretchin on the home objective.
All right, sir, it's all you.
So let's go with the Berserks. I want to see how that goes.
Yep.
9 attacks
Yep.
into Grots.
Berserkers fighting in the Gretchin first, only down 3. That was a horrible roll.
So 5 Thunderkin is 10 attacks.
Into my Grots.
Into Grot.
Thunderkin fight the other Gretchin, no damage at all.
Yeah, I did nothing.
Hearthguard and Call into the Gretchin again. The Hearthguard kill 3, Call kills 2 more. 5 Gretchin die altogether, but that's still enough to control the objective for the Orks.
This is the Jaegers into the Flash Gitz.
Jaegers into Flash Gitz, no wounds.
Okay, let's go with the 6 attacks from Plasma Blades here into Burna Boyz.
Jaegers into Burna Boyz, kill 2.
Flash Gitz.
Flash Gitz into the Jaegers, 4 models die, 1 lone Jaeger alive. Ouch, kabibble, that's not good.
Burna Boy. 1 Burna Boy.
Burna Boy into the other Jaegers, the sniper rifle is gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Grots.
Gretchin into the Thunderkin and Ironmaster, 1 ECOG down. Zodgrod kills an ECOG and an assistant, that's it.
I feel like, overall, I'm in great shape board-wise, but man, that bullying on primary is really hurting right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up.
Dan will score 4 victory points for Storm Hostile Objective and 4 victory points for Display of Might. 3 victory points for Terraform to the Orks. However, that still puts us at 28-12. That is a challenger card for the Votann, despite having a very commanding board position. Round 3 coming up.
Both of these Hekatons are still up. This is not a good thing. It's the command phase.
Oh yes, the command.
It's time.
Both players to a command point, 12 yield points for Votann. Recover assets and behind enemy lines are drawn. Battle Shock's now, Burna Boy passes, Mech is Battle Shocked. Flash Gitz fail Battle Shock. Command point for Insane Bravery on the Gretchin in the middle to guarantee the 4 extra points. That's 8 victory points for 2 objectives held, 36-12. Gretchin gain another command point for the Orks. That puts him to 2.
I'm in a really tough spot here. He is way behind, but I don't know if I've got enough gas left in the tank to push through to the end. We're gonna see what the dice say.
Meganobz and Megaboss get 9 inches out of the Trukk. That's it, including the advance. Moving towards that Hecaton land fortress. Right side, Gretchin fallback, staying on the objective to maintain control of it.
I've got behind enemy lines as one of my secondaries, and I've got a Burna Boy not in combat. If he overwatches, he can probably pick it up, but I think the point is to make him spend the command point.
Burna Boy falls back into Dan's deployment zone. Dan spending his command point to overwatch with the land fortress, and the Burna Boy goes down.
No more Overwatch for the turn, but denying JT 3 points at this point when he's already ahead just feels like the right thing to do.
Trukk on the right advances 18 inches just past the wall and the Hammer of Luna. Mech moving towards the Hecaton Land Fortress. The Lone Boy and the Warboss moving towards the center Pioneers.
Spending my last command point at the start of my shooting phase. I'm going to throw a grenade into the Sagittar and pick it up so that I can then potentially charge either the bikes or tag the bikes or the Steeljacks, or at least start making my way towards his home objective.
Command point on a grenade into the Sagittar from the Boy Squad. Down goes the Sagittar. Zodgrod and the Gretchin into the Thunderkin. 1 wound dealt.
My Trukk is going to charge your Hecaton Land Fortress.
Trukk on the right charging 10 inches into the Hammer of Luna. Boy and Warboss charge the Pioneers.
The thing that nobody ever thought they would ever hear, Steeljacks with guns are gonna free heroic with the Memnir. The odds are pretty good.
but it's only
Minimum effort. That would
Meganobz
make me a happy man.
charging both.
Meganobz and Megaboss charge the Berserks and the Hammer of Luna.
Oh, I can try charge here with the Big Mech.
The Lone Mech charges the Thunderkin in the midboard.
You can't interrupt. Start with the fun stuff. Let's go with the Meganobz.
All right, Meganobz are charged in and are fighting my land fort. The land fort's gotta live.
Uthar with the reduced stratagems Void Armor into the Hammer of Luna. This could save it. Meganobz first. Berserks are down. Rest of the Meganobz and Megaboss will fight into the Hecaton Land Fortress, the Hammer of Luna. Ooh, she's on 7 wounds remaining. Megaboss trying to finish it off. Hammer is down to 4 wounds left, but lives thanks to that Void Armor stratagem.
4 wounds left on the land fort. Booyah.
Berserks have 2 fight on deaths. 1 will go to the Gretchin because he can pile towards them. Kills 2. No wounds, though, into the Meganob. Nob with Claw puts 2 attacks in each into the Pioneers and Steeljacks. Oh, fails on the bikes. Steeljacks do take 2 damage. Warboss into the Steeljacks now.
4.
Oh! I failed too.
How many 4-ups did Dan just make?
That only kills a single Ironkin, puts 1 on 1 wound left. That is what just happened?
Punching your Thunder Buddies into the Thunderkin. 1 hit.
Mech kills a single Thunderkin.
So 1 Thunderkin into the mech, everybody else into Gretchin. So the Thunderkin into the mech.
The mech survives, but 3 Gretchin die. Flash Gitz kill the Jaeger.
Let's go with the Steeljack.
Yep.
Steeljacks kill the Boy and the Warboss. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
His clapback just picked up my Warboss and picked up the knob. That was way more than I thought he should have.
Gretchin and Zodgrod into the Thunderkin. Zodgrod takes 1 out. Gretchin brings another model to a single wound.
My Hecaton!
Hammer of Luna does the damage to the Trukk, takes it to 9. Dan picks up his lone Pioneer on the left side to go in strategic reserve. Recover assets discarded and 3 victory points scored for Terraform. Gaining a yield point here for not spending any yield point. Dan is racking them up. 39-12 in favor of the Orks, despite a serious presence on the board from the Votann.
If he has a really good turn here, this is not good.
Both players gain a command point. Votann at 18 yield points. Area denial and recover assets are drawn.
I get my first challenger card. Doesn't feel like I'm behind because JT's running the stuff, but hey, I'll take it.
Challenger card is strategic retreat / zone defense. Capricus passes the Battleshock, Thunderkin pass, Hecaton passes, the Hammer of Luna fails. Dan will score 8 points for holding 2 objective, taking him to 20. Command point on order to retreat to be able to fall back and shoot with the Thunderkin. Uthar and the Warriors moving up. Hearthguard and Call positioning to take over the home objective of the Orks. Pioneers move forward, touching the middle.
The single bike coming back in.
Lone Pioneer into the Ork deployment zone, fails Battleshock. Hammer of Luna firing into the Meganobz and Megaboss.
Gonna pour everything into there. I'm hoping to pick up at least 3 to 4, if not all of these Meganobz.
Command point for hard as nails on the Meganobz, making a -1 a wound. Magna Rail saved, 1 Meganob down, and another on 2 wounds.
Gork and Bork must have heard me bragging.
That bike that failed its battle shock
Into my
the
flash
flash
gits?
gits.
That Lone Pioneer firing into the Flash Gitz does 1 damage. Hearthguard and Call into the Flash Gitz and takes him out.
Yeah, that worked. Bye-bye, Flash Gitz.
Hecaton Land Fortress firing into Gretchin. Just Zodgrod left. Thunderkin take down Zodgrod. Boy, that's not bad. 80 points with a Gretchin and a character held the middle objective for 3 full turns. I'll buy that for $1. Pioneers and Jaegers terraforming the left and center objective. Capricus Carrier and Steeljacks are recovering assets.
You are, and you're going to charge some Gretchin over here.
I am.
Hearthguard charging the Gretchin on the home objective. Uthar and the Hearthkin charge the Meganobz. This might be a mistake.
So let's do some fighting. Let's go with Uther into Meganobz.
Uthar going to the Meganobz first. Heal point to make a wound of 6 for 4 devastating wounds. Hearthkin do nothing. 1 Meganob goes down, another down on a single wound. Hearthguard and Call into the Gretchin. Only the Run Herd left.
Okay, sir. I had to punch you back now.
Meganobz 2 models into the Hammer of Luna Hecaton Land Fortress. The rest go into Uthar and the Hearthkin. Hammer of Luna dies but doesn't explode. That's probably good. The Hearthkin, I've lost all 5 models. It's just Uthar left.
Charging Uther into the Meganobz. What a terrible mistake.
That is a lot. What do you score?
Big, big, big turn for Dan. 1 more point on Terraform for the Orks to take him up to 40, and 2 points on Terraform, plus an area denial and recover assets and zone defense to take the Votann up to 33. That is still going to be a challenger card for the Votann.
This is becoming like a Squig's chance in a Gretchin pen. I will gain a command point, sir.
I will also gain a command point.
24 yield points for the Votann. Cleanse and Sabotage are drawn. New orders to exchange Cleanse for Extend Battle Lines. No help when you don't hold your home. Truck's back to full wounds. Battleshock time, the Run Herd passes, a mech has failed, and the Gretchin on the right side fail. Only 4 points for holding a single objective. Meganobz and Megaboss fall back towards the center. Thanks to their enhancement, they'll still be able to fall back, shoot, and charge. Trukk zooms onto Dan's home objective. That's going to steal it away. Gretchin move to the far right of that objective. Lone Run Herd falling back into terrain in the middle of the deployment zone.
Warboss Megarm is going to shoot you. He's going to shoot his hazardous pistol into the Thunder Boys.
Mech shoots Thunderkin, fails to wound, passes hazardous. Terraforming won the Trukk on Dan's home objective. He can't take that one back.
And I'm going to charge my mech.
Mech charges Thunderkin.
Bring it.
Meganobz charge back into Uthar.
Let's go with the Meganobz first. 1, 2, 3. It's only 6 attacks now.
Meganobz and Megaboss fighting Uthar the Destined. Take him down hard.
Uther, as expected, goes down like a chump.
Mech fails to wound. Thunderkin kill him back. He was only on a wound anyway.
Yay, Thunderkin did something!
And I unsticky your home, sir.
I'm actually gonna pick up that bike too.
Yep.
Because why not?
2 victory points for Extend Battle Lines, 2 for Terraform. Votann scored 2 for Terraform as well. It's 48-35 for the Orks. Both players to 2 command points. Assassination and Overwhelming Force drawn. Challenger card, Burst of Speed, Focused Effort. Capricus Carrier passes Battleshock, Hecaton pass, Thunderkin fail, that's big. 12 victory points still for holding 3 objectives. Can the Orks get in and take the middle one away? Thunderkin moving to the middle. Pioneer moves closer to the middle. Steeljacks moving onto his home objective.
And let's go into a quick shooting phase.
Hecaton dumps everything into the Trukk.
I saved 2.
It's got 4 wounds remaining.
These guys are gonna have to fire into there too.
Indeed they will.
Steeljacks take the Trukk to 3. Thunderkin firing at the Meganobz. 1 command point, hard as nails. Still loses 2 models. Gotta love lethal hits. Pioneers into the Meganobz now. Command point and 2 yield points on Ancestral Sentence. Going for sustained hits too. The Meganobz are dead, but the Megaboss lives. Hearthguard, terraform the Ork home objective.
So the Steeljacks are gonna charge the Trukk.
Steeljacks charge the Trukk. Steeljacks bringing the Trukk down to 2 wounds. Nothing from the strategist. Trukk fights back and kills a Steeljack. 3 victory points on overwhelming force for the Votann player, 3 victory points for focused effort as well, and 3 more for terraform. That gives him another 9 points, takes him up to 56. 2 points for the Orks on terraform, takes them up to 50. Oh boy, this is close. Both players gain a command point. Yield points at 22 for the Votann. Bring it down and defend stronghold are pulled. Oh, that's not good. Command point, assassination is pulled, and the challenger card is great haste over the line. Every unit passes battle shock. 4 victory points for holding an objective. It's 54-56 for the Votann. Oh, can the Orks pull this off?
I still believe in me. I'm not out of this yet. Show my moon face. I have a unit of Gretchin on an objective.
That is clutch. The Gretchin have given an extra command point. Runherd just runs away from the Hearthguard to avoid the easy kill. Gretchin shuffle. Command point on Here We Go to get 2 inches to the charge and advance move of the Megaboss, but of course, he'll only be able to move and then charge, making this charge possible.
Here we go.
For all the marbles.
Are you ready, Eddie? Needs a 9. It's a 9! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ba, 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 ba. All right, big boss man. Don't you poop the bed.
Command point, epic challenge with the Warboss. Precision hits into the Memnir strategist.
6s. Triple 6s here just to take the drama right out of your
just
sails.
take all the wind out of my sails.
Oh, he came so close!
You rolled 2 6s! He makes 2 saves. He saves on 6s and he rolls 2 6s and a 5.
Oh, irony. Your name is Gorkin Mork. Memnir strategist Steeljack back into the Trukk, no wounds. Trukk does no damage. The wrecking ball is saved. I cannot believe the bring it down, yes, but the assassination failing. Oh no. Tie game in turn 5. And Dan just has to shuffle to get 3 on terraform and 15 primary total in the last turn, plus he'll secure no man's land. That's a 20-point final turn. Despite a valiant effort from the Orks to hold on, there just wasn't enough sauce on that chicken. 61-79 with paint, 89-71 for your winner, Dan and the Votann. What an incredibly close game. That was a ton of fun to watch. It literally came down to the final 2 turns. What a run. Gentlemen, I smell a rematch.
Always a pleasure, Dan. Thank you for coming to play on. Thank you for hanging out and playing with us. I love playing with you, my friend. It's been 2 decades of this stuff, and I hope we have at least 2 more.
Thanks for Play On, for letting me over. Thanks for Frontline for playing on that amazing terrain. It looks fantastic. I might have to pick up a set for myself. Thanks to JT, always a gentleman, and always a great pleasure to play against.
That fortified position, -1 to wound, is so powerful, and it makes Votann incredibly hard to shift in the late game. I can't wait to see what this codex does in a few weeks when players get it in their hands and get to play with it even more. It is incredibly strong and incredibly powerful.
Thank you, Dan, for a fantastic game. Always great to play you. It's been 2 decades, sir, and I can't wait to be playing at least another 2 more with you. Special thanks again to this episode's sponsor, Frontline Gaming. If you like the terrain we're playing on, make sure to follow the link in the description below or go to frontlinegaming.org and you can get your very own set. And of course, the biggest of thank yous to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and of course access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it for all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.